Hello, we are Dominik and Scott. We are professional off-road triathletes. We're telling you the story of our 2025 World Cup season, and this is what it looks like.
I'm Dominik from Austria, and I've been doing a couple of sports when I was growing up, but most of all I did basketball for 8 years until I was 16, and I decided I need something more adventurous and more fun, outdoorsy, so I somehow ended up with triathlon. Starting with on-road triathlon, a couple of races in Austria, and then quickly finding XTERRA racing, off-road triathlon, and I've done a couple of races in my age group, and I turned to elite racing in 2018, and ever since I'm racing around the globe.
So my full government name is Scott Anderson. I'm also known as the Racing Scotsman or the German Highlander, or as of last season, occasionally known as the Scottish Cow. Yeah, so that's me. I also started on-road triathlon about 12 years ago now. I was forced into it because my parents are also both triathletes, so I had no choice. Yeah, and during COVID, I ended up riding quite a lot of mountain bike, which led me to XTERRA. I did a full season of amateur XTERRA racing in 2021, and I realized I wasn't too shabby at it. So yeah, I turned to the pro side. Been going at it ever since. That's how we met as well. We always knew each other occasionally by name, but no full big friendship or anything going on until the beginning of 2024, where we randomly decided to book a 2 weeks trip to Taiwan and share a 15 square meter hotel room, and it turned out to be really great. It was one of the best trips ever, I think, and we're bestest friends so far.
Very good team.
Very good team.
Scott, what is XTERRA?
XTERRA is a private company that organizes most of the off-road triathlon races around the world, much like Ironman in road racing. And since 2023, there is a dedicated World Cup series with 11 stops all around the planet. Where the best athletes in the world can fight for points and fight for the overall World Cup title. In 2024, we both had a pretty successful season. Dominik was 9th at the European Champs and 14th at the World Champs, and I had an 8th place at the Asia Pacific Champs, and I was 13th in the overall World Cup standing. But we realized there was still some unused potential in the World Cup.
So then we realized if we played our cards right and put all our cards on the World Cup, we would end up pretty high in the rankings. So after the World Championship in the end of September, we decided to give it a go for the next season and do all of the World Cup races together. Our 2025 World Cup season opener will take us to Australia, where we will race at the end of March. Then we will head over to New Zealand for a World Tour event. Coming back to Europe, going to XTERRA Greece, and the weekend later to XTERRA UK. And after 2 weeks break, we'll head over to the States to race XTERRA Oak Mountain, the North American Championship.
After the North American Champs in May, there's a summer break, which we will use to do a training camp in Austria. At the end of July, we will race XTERRA Austria, which is a new race on the World Tour, as an opener before heading to the 2 World Cups in XTERRA Czech and XTERRA Germany at the end of August, just before we head to the crown jewel, the XTERRA World Champs in Molveno, Italy. This video series will take you along all of the World Cups and along our journey through the 2025 season. Pre-race, race day, the after-race parties, the wins, the losses, the highs, the lows. If you want to follow along, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on our Instagram.
Trust us, you don't want to miss this.
Gut, so.